Good morning, everybody. It's time to get some coffee brewing, and the dogs are ready to go out after their nice long night. Today I want to try and get Big Gerty fired up, and the plan is to go and grab some scrap from Dad's house. I have a couple small pieces of metal here, but he's got some big ones over there. Take that down to the junkyard and then head straight to the gravel pit after that to get some 1.5-inch stone for my driveway. So I turn the machine on, take these guys outside. Excited, Atlas? And then hopefully we'll get the truck to fire. It's not terribly cold out, but I'd say it's 30. And we've had some 5-degree days, and it hasn't been run in a week or two. So hopefully we'll be able to get it to go. But for now, let's get you guys outside. Let's go. Good boys. It's a little windy this morning. There's Big Gerty. Dogs are doing their morning routine. And we're gonna try and get her fired here shortly. On we go. Well, kind of like I expected. No battery at all, which is really disappointing. I'm still wearing my indoor slippers here just because I wanted to get this to run. Haven't even had my coffee yet. But now we'll have to get these charged up before we can do anything. So, you know, I kind of knew better. I should have charged them last night. But it is what it is. Still not enough juice. Perfect. Gonna let that warm up for a bit. Turned off that guy. All right, guys, we're at a turning point here because I was only going about 5 miles an hour and I knew it was going to slide, but I wanted to test this. We are on glare, like glare ice. And I got some serious hills to deal with coming up to get down to my parents. I have some scrap that I wanted to pick up, so we were going to take the tailgate off of Big Gerty and head down to the scrapyard. Come back, put the tailgate on, go get some gravel. I don't know if this road's going to allow me to do that today, and I don't really want to pay to get it sanded. So I might have to get some hand buckets and Dad's plow truck and actually sand the hills, which is going to stink. But there's a corner up there which is downhill, and I don't think I can even get around it. So what do we do next? I don't know. I don't know, guys, if we're going to be able to navigate this. We're coming up on a hill. I need a cup holder in here. Spinning, just spinning without even trying. Inside track or the outside track? I think we're gonna go outside. Honestly, the hill doesn't look like it has as much ice as everything else does. Yeah, the hill looks pretty sandy, really. Yeah, it is. It's all sanded, so that's lucky. A little bit of slipping. That's ice right there. Just gentle on the brakes. Ooh. A little bit sideways. Getting back out might be a whole nother story. This one, that's full brake. Can't stop. I think this one I'm gonna just let it roll, not touch the brakes. Should be able to just gently go through that little S-curve. We'll probably get up some speed here, but that's okay, I think. Gently does it. Yep, back end sliding. Clutch in. No problem. Comes the bigger hill. If I can even get to the hill. Alright, looks like there's a good bit of gravel on the left. I'm going to aim for that. Try it slow, using the front brakes. There we go. I don't know if you guys have noticed when I'm driving this truck, but my service brake pedal sticks, so I have to pull it back with my foot. It's tricky to manage it without hitting the brakes too hard because it's just so sticky. I haven't looked into it yet. I think we're doing all right here. Staying on the gravel parts. Looks like I'm slightly dragging my passenger rear. This one's not looking great. Sliding a little bit, but I think we're under control. Park up right here, fire up the backhoe, and get the tailgate off of this. Hey, look at this surprise. Danny was ready for me. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Gotta get my wrenches out of the truck here. Alright, well, we made it in. This one's loose, like I had remembered. Hard to do with one hand. That was easy. Morning, Daniel.
Hello. Those really came right out, huh?
Well, that one did. Here, run this, run the adjustable for me on the outside. I think it'll come off. They're barely on. Yeah. Somebody was smart and only put them on by one thread or two. That wasn't us, but
Thank you.
thank you, whoever they were. All right, we're gonna hook up some chains, get this thing off of here. Explain yourself.
So I went to hook the chain up and I found a faster way to take it off.
And we forgot to open that, so that's great. Let's see if it'll still slide. It looks like it tweaked a little bit. Yes, maybe we should have put the chain on before we pulled the bolts. Oh well.
Pretty sure I'm standing right there.
I wasn't gonna stand under it. Try to give that a little bit of a tweak. It's fine. All right. So let's just kick it down and then chain it up the other way. do you have scrap over here? Do you want to go get the clip first, though? Yeah, I think that should probably go in first, and then we'll just start piling stuff. And I gotta stop by my house on the way out because I forgot my sink. I have an old cast iron sink, but okay. Why don't you take up the backhoe? I'll follow you in the truck and see if I can get up the hill. We're gonna follow Danny up there and see if we can't load our bigger piece of scrap. I think you guys will think it's funny. Wheel turns that easy. Well, we made it up, spinning the whole way. And so today's scrap project, Danny's already gotten started, is the Trans Am front clip. We're gonna try and stick that into the bed of the truck, and then we'll pile some of the small stuff around it. That'll be sketchy to drive like that. Ton of fun. Well, front end's a little light. I don't have that much stuff. It can lay down. You gotta come up about 2 feet. A little bit more. That's fine, just keep backing up. Oh, oh, oh! Hold on, I'll have to hold the service brakes. Definitely have to run some straps. She's working on this ice is treacherous. And I think the camera fell over when I picked up the lawn tractor. I think the camera fell over, so oops. But look at this ice. Slid the backhoe a bit right here, which I figured was going to happen. Locked up my left brake, and that's kind of straightened me back out. But that pond isn't somewhere you want to go. So anything else?
We could take that 4-runner transmission unless you want it.
I don't know. I think someday I'll have a use for that, probably.
Yeah, the transfer case is still good.
Well, it's also the same. It's the same transmission as like a Jeep Wrangler.
Oh, yeah.
It's just labeled with the Toyota numbers, but it's a what is it? Toyota R150 and a AX46 out of a Jeep are the same. They just have a different input shaft. So it's worth something to somebody or to us. All right, guys, we're gonna prop you up in the cab and try and make it out of this icy road and go from there. So stay tuned. On we go. Still doesn't look too bad, actually. Spinning tires. Spinning the whole way. That tiny little hill. Now I gotta go down this one without making too much of a mess. Power slid the whole way up it. I don't know what the vantage point was like for you guys, but we were definitely sideways. Straps on the load. We're about to try and make the hill. I got Danny outside so we can get an outside angle, but we're gonna be probably a little sideways, I think. And then the next hill after that, it's even more troublesome, so on we go. Let's give it a shot. Way too easy. Alright guys, so the next hill's a little bumpier and I can't really carry as much speed into it. It's where we did that road repair near the culverts and stuff. Anyway, Danny's gonna film again and hopefully we'll make it up. Let's go. Well, guys, the inevitable happened. I knew it would eventually. But we lost a tire. So this guy is completely and utterly flat. And I'm pretty sure these are tube tires, so I was honestly a little surprised. You know, I know they're not in great shape, but this is not a highway truck, so I'm not too worried about it as far as safety goes, but I'm surprised that it popped if it's a tube tire. So anyway, I'm gonna pop it off of here and see what we have. Okay, change of plans. I actually just got back from the bank. Turns out Danny was headed up to Maine today to get a truck for his buddy Jim. And when I got back, I was looking at the price of tubes and whatever and doing it myself versus having somebody else come fix the tire. And, you know, they're just in terrible shape. So I hopped on Facebook and I found a set of 11R 22.5 Daytons, which 22.5 Daytons are a direct replacement for these tube type 20s. The hub center is the same, so they'll bolt right on there. That are apparently in great shape. Heck of a deal. Turns out they're on the way to where Danny's headed in Maine, so sometimes things just work out. So I'm going to piggyback off of his trip. We're all going to drive to Maine together, and we'll come back with some new tires for the rear of this truck, so that'll be really nice. Oh, and one more thing today, guys, before I let you go. For those of you that don't have to deal with salt, count your blessings. I just drove this truck today, not even from my house to my parents' house and back, can't be more than 5 or 6 miles. And this stuff just gets everywhere. And you can see how it finds existing rust and penetrates all around it and just gets deeper and deeper and just destroys nice things. So all this salt, all this white salt, it's crazy from 4 miles. And I haven't had a chance to undercoat this truck yet or anything. But that's why they rust like this. It's just, so for you guys that aren't in the salt states, again, count your blessings, because your stuff lasts, and this is what we have to deal with. Most of these vehicles disintegrate after, 15 years on the road. So I was really lucky to find a 1970 in such good shape. But the salt kills them. It is disgusting. On that happy note, guys, my little rant about salt. I'm about to hop in the truck with Danny and head to Maine. We'll get you some footage of that, and on we go. So here we are, and Jimmy did a thing.
Skip this process and just go straight to modifying shit. Life would be better. Exactly.
Terry have a pretty good tie-down strategy.
Yeah, I need to learn their strategies.
All right, guys, we're at the gas station, and I picked up all of my tires. So we got a full load. Congrats to Jim on his new purchase, and congrats to me on a dump truck that's going to work tomorrow. So, like always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.